Baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball, and it's coming up next. Nate Eovaldi is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Striding in is John Birdie. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Miami, the second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Birdie.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
This is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Jazz Chisholm. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-0.
Yeah.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Throw goes over to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw.
That is it. The first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey!
Marte leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And he misses 2-1. Swing and a shot toward right center. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Miami. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Sixto Sanchez gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at one of the top arms in all of baseball, and Sixto Sanchez, good velo, 97 to 100 miles an hour, has some sink action to go along with it. Hardest throw to breaking ball is a hard curveball and a hard slider. Needs to work a little bit on that changeup, but you know if he's on early, you see swings and misses in the first couple of pitches. Sixto Sanchez more than likely has brought his A game.
These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
This one is launched. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 10 for him on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. And she'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 9 homers and 21 driven in. And the pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. No outs, nobody on. Hernandez behind the ball in 2 strikes. Sanchez has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
That is good.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the 0-1. He's running. Line to the right side. And that is into right field. A base hit. And he's safe.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Here now is Rafael Devers.
Oh, that's
as the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
From the stretch. This one's down to third. Reined in. The second for one. On first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
The catcher,
Next up, Christian Vasquez. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch on its way. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
The windup and the 0-1. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. I'll give the enthusiasm a 10, the dancing a 4. No shame, and you gotta love it. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. So now here is Corey Dickerson, mano-a-mano against Nate Eovaldi. He's 0 for 9. Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but a foul ball, 1-1. Dickerson, originally from Mississippi, he was an 8th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. There goes the runner. He swings and misses. Throw down. Bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Up next from Miami, Adam Duvall. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. first pitch of the AB now. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Vasquez shading to his right. He handles it easily and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're down 2-0. Now in the box, Danny Santana. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
And he takes a called strike 1. The 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Marte on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Chisholm is there. 2 gone. So the next to bat will be Bobby Dahlbeck, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. And that misses 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
2 out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. That'll bring in Garrett Cooper. Mano a mano against Nate Eovaldi. He's 1 for 4. First pitch on the way.
Ball, that's tipped out.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A 1-1. He's looked at for ball number 2. Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Full count now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
To the plate now, Jorge Alfaro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Cooper gets his lead at first. Nobody out. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
In the dirt here, and boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The batter number 5, second baseman, John Birdie.
Next, it'll be John Birdie. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get over the wall. So forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Jazz Chisholm will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He singled in his first AB. Here comes the 0-1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, that's a little suspicious if you ask me, guys. Whenever you hit a guy with runners on second and third and first base open, the players in the opposing dugout take notice and probably aren't too thrilled about it.
Next to hit is Starling Marte. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball well outside.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Count now a ball and a strike. Bases are loaded with only one out.
That's the ball.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
And now here is Jesus Aguilar. The potential tying run for him at third base. Now the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. He's set. The 0-1.
That's outside.
Got him reaching there.
Count,
Strike 2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this.
Trust me when I tell you no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a rule. I'm lessons, I'm written, raw thoughts, food. More than when I was school.
Bottom of the third now. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Gonzalez is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will bang up against the wall. Verdugo takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Now, Kike Hernandez. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 9 homers and 21 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
One out, nobody on. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1.
Ball that's outside.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So next to bat will be Xander Bogaerts. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Hernandez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Runners on the move for second, and this is lined into left field, and that'll get down for a base hit, his 2nd of the afternoon. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Rafael Devers the next to bat as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runners are at first and third, 1 away.
Ball.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Devers, right field and carrying well. Gone, and that one had some extra distance. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez.
The catcher.
As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in next, Danny Santana flew out last time up. Now here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
4 runs here in this half inning. Ball 2 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Two and one.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Yeah. Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Now here's the pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Alfaro has a play. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 3 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Marlins 1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Corey Dickerson, and they could use a spark from him here. First pitch on the way. Opposite field to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning, and that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. At the plate, Brian Anderson, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Anderson, a 27-year-old, he was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Count remains 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. So now to the plate, Adam Duvall, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Heading out towards shallow right. Renfroe is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So now to the plate, Garrett Cooper. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0.
No catch off the plate. Ball two.
Drilled down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Dickerson on third, Cooper at second with 2 gone. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Has a look, now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Devers has it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Wackney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's been a really complete effort from his hitters today that's resulted in them averaging 2 runs per inning right now. The table setters are doing their job, and the guys behind them have risen to the challenge of getting them home. There are a lot of happy hitters and coaches down here, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next, it'll be the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe. First pitch of the AB now.
Nope. Outside.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Now batting. First base.
Next, it'll be Bobby Dahlbeck. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
6 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And now, Marwin Gonzalez struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1. That's ball 2.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
2
balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The center fielder, number 99.
Back to the top of the order now. And that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Oh-1. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Red Sox lead 1. They lead it 6-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Jacob Junis, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, John Birdie. First pitch on its way. This pitch is popped up, and this is going to be a foul ball.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
1-1.
Pitch on the way.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Chasing after it is Verdugo, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
Now at the plate is Jazz Chisholm. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First pitch on the way.
Hey!
Wind up and the 0-1. Weak roller right side. And there are 2 away now. Here's Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
First offering.
1-0.
Now the 2-0.
Hey!
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail 6-1. John Curtis, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 39, John Curtis.
Now at the plate, here is Kike Hernandez. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Marte. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now into the box, Rafael Devers. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1 there. Relay to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for Boston. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, inside.
Now.
Ball, no strike.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner.
2-1.
2-1.
Count.
Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Marlins.
Ready now for the Marlins, Corey Dickerson. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. inside. 2-0. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Got him to swing under that one. It's 2-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Behind 0-2 now. Dickerson, base runner at first with 1 out. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
In now, Adam Duvall. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a little tapper. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Base hit into right center. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy's able to put bat on baseball and find a way to hit a soft liner to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
At the plate now, Garrett Cooper, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Two and 0 to the Marlins designated hitter in this one. Cooper, originally from the state of Alabama. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
To the plate now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 0-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Next to stand in is John Birdie. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on the way. Hit in the air out to center field. No trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Boston's out in front, 6-2. Riding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. And now a pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Danny Santana comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's another 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in once again is Hunter Renfroe. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. So stepping in is Jazz Chisholm. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fouled away. The 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He's there and records the first out. Now to the plate, Starling Marte. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Verdugo is there. 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First offering.
Nope.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. One and one the count now. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Yimi Garcia will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
Last half of the 7th here. And here comes the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
First baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Here it comes. The 0-2 home.
Ball, that's inside.
And he struck him out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch.
That's a ball.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-1. This is pulled into right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting, center fielder,
Alex Verdugo stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's falling behind now, 3-1. Popped him up. Birdie is there for it. And that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 6-2. Leading off the inning, it'll be Corey Dickerson, and they could use a spark from him here. First pitch of the AB on its way. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Lined hard to center field. Playable for Verdugo, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Into the box, Brian Anderson singled last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Another one sent foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Next to hit, Adam Duvall. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s, nothing in 2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Adam Simber is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 90, Adam Simber.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Kike Hernandez. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Up next, Xander Bogaerts. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's got a 3-for-5 line. He's set and the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Swing and a missile sent out to center field. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
The count is 1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Next will be the designated hitter, Danny Santana. His career numbers against this pitcher. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Now here's the first offering.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Bogarts, the runner at third. Devers on at second with 2 down. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Boston strands a couple. They lead it 6-2. Matt Andriese comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 35, Matt Andriese.
Set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the DH, Garrett Cooper. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Verdugo is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now back, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Now to bat, Jorge Alfaro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's outside.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A 1-0 delivery.
2 balls, no strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is there, 2 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go John Birdie. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now here it comes.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
2 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Miami down to their last strike. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Jazz Chisholm would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
6-2, the final total today. Boston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jacob Junis earns his third win of the year in relief. Sixto Sanchez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.